नमस्कार, सुप्रभात। नई दिल्ली के विज्ञान भवन का प्लीनरी हॉल आज से 2 दिनों तक चलने वाले अंतर्राष्ट्रीय उड्डयन सुरक्षा सम्मेलन 2018 का केंद्र रहेगा। अब से थोड़ी ही देर में इस इंटरनेशनल एविएशन सिक्योरिटी सेमिनार 2018 का उद्घाटन समारोह शुरू होगा। इसके मुख्य अतिथि माननीय गृह मंत्री श्री राजनाथ सिंह हैं। नागरिक उड्डयन मंत्रालय के सुझाव पर CISF यानी सेंट्रल इंडस्ट्रियल सिक्योरिटी फोर्स ने इस सम्मेलन का आयोजन किया है।
Greetings and welcome to the plenary hall at Vigyan Bhawan, New Delhi. Over the next 2 days, that is today and tomorrow, the CISF, which is celebrating its Golden Jubilee year, is organizing the International Aviation Security Seminar-2018. In a short while from now, we expect the arrival of the Honorable Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh here at the plenary hall. Of course, this seminar is being organized in conformity with its mandate at the airports and based on the recommendation of the Ministry of Civil Aviation. The CISF is conducting this seminar with the objective to interact, share and discuss the emerging security challenges with national and international aviation security experts.
जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं, दुनिया भर में हवाई यातायात जिस तेजी से बढ़ा है पिछले कुछ दशकों में, उसके साथ साथ सुरक्षा में भी हवाई जहाज की सुरक्षा और यात्रियों की सुरक्षा को लेकर कई मामले, कई चिंताएं जाहिर की जाती रही हैं और कई बार परेशानियां और मुश्किलें सामने आती रही हैं, जिसके लिए अंतर्राष्ट्रीय मंचों पर ये चिंता जाहिर की जाती रही है और इनके समाधान के लिए, क्योंकि जैसे जैसे ये यातायात बढ़ेगा और सुरक्षित हमारे हवाई अड्डे और हमारे हवाई जहाज कैसे बनाए जाएं, ये आज की बहुत बड़ी जरूरत है और इसमें टेक्नोलॉजी यानी प्रौद्योगिकी का बहुत बड़ा इस्तेमाल होगा। 2 दिनों तक चलने वाले इस सम्मेलन में इन्हीं सब बातों पर विस्तार से चर्चा की जाएगी, जिसमें देश के और दुनिया के विशेषज्ञ और प्रतिनिधि भाग ले रहे हैं।
In fact, the CISF has a long and illustrious history. The CISF came into existence with a strength of just 3,129 in 1969, and today it is the largest industrial security force in the world with a sanctioned strength of more than 1.55 lakh people. And of course, today has established itself as a force par excellence and earned the reputation of a multi-skilled, professionally competent and tech-savvy force, which has also earned laurels for itself in terms of courtesy and public spiritedness. All of us interact with CISF personnel when we travel, whether it's in the Delhi metro or in all our airports, and the smiling uniformed personnel who are so gracious, so courteous and so professional are from the CISF.
बिल्कुल ठीक बात है गौरा जो आपने कहा, और सिर्फ हवाई यात्रा और मेट्रो ही क्या, 344 महत्वपूर्ण प्रतिष्ठान हैं हमारे देश के जिनकी सुरक्षा में CISF तैनात है। 1969 में इसका गठन हुआ और ये उनकी स्थापना का स्वर्ण जयंती वर्ष चल रहा है। बड़ा ही महत्वपूर्ण वर्ष और कई नई पहल की गई हैं CISF के तरफ से। और अगर हम हवाई अड्डों की बात करें तो देश के 60 हवाई अड्डों पर CISF की तैनाती है, जैसा कि हम सब जानते हैं। और माननीय गृह मंत्री श्री राजनाथ सिंह का आगमन
Raised to this occasion, we extend a very warm welcome to you, sir. We extend a warm welcome to Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs, Government of India, Shri Hansraj Ahir ji. We also extend a hearty welcome to respected Secretary Ministry of Civil Aviation, Shri Rajiv Nayan Chaube, and respected DG CISF, Shri Rajesh Ranjan. We also extend a very hearty welcome to all the distinguished guests, participants and invitees, and a very warm welcome to all the international delegates. Namaskar, good morning. The CISF is proudly celebrating its Golden Jubilee year. During its glorious journey of 5 decades, CISF has been relentlessly dedicating untiring services to the nation by providing integrated security cover to 344 critical infrastructure installations, including 60 operational airports in the country. In consonance with its mandate at airports, CISF has organized this seminar with an objective to interact, share, and discuss the emerging security challenges with the national and international aviation security experts. In the Indian tradition, the guests are held in the highest esteem as a part of our tradition of Atithi Devo Bhava. I request DG CISF Shri Rajesh Ranjan to welcome our Chief Guest, Honorable Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji, by presenting a sapling to him. I again request DG CISF to present a sapling to Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs Shri Hansraj Ahir Ji. DG CISF is again requested to present a sapling to respected Secretary, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Shri Rajiv Nayan Chaube. In India, we begin any auspicious occasion with the lighting of the lamp. May I request the Honorable Union Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji to kindly light the ceremonial lamp to begin this auspicious occasion. May I also request the dignitaries present on the dais to kindly join this inaugural ceremony. The august gathering comprising of international and national delegates symbolizes our rich Indian ethos of Vasudhaiv Kutumbakam. The whole world is one family. The seminar will pave the way for enlightening the paths of global cooperation for secure aviation. Asato ma sadgamya, tamso ma jyotirgamya. This is an ancient prayer in the Indian culture, which means lead me from unreal to real, from the darkness of ignorance to the light of knowledge and wisdom. Thank you, sir. May I now request the Director General CISF, Shri Rajesh Ranjan, to kindly deliver welcome address.
Namaskar and good morning. Honorable Union Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh, Honorable Minister of State for Home Shri Hansraj Gangaram Ahir, Secretary Ministry of Civil Aviation Shri R.N. Chaube, my colleagues from the CISF, ADGs Shri Alok Pateria, Shri M.A. Ganpati and Shri Sudhir Saxena, friends from the print and electronic media, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. A very warm welcome to you all to the International Aviation Security Seminar 2018. My special welcome to the Protector of Indian Skies, Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanwa. I also extend my personal welcome to my colleague Director General of the Central Police and Central Armed Police Forces of India. I am equally honored to welcome my seniors who have retired as Director General of Police Forces and who continue to guide us with their wisdom and insights. This seminar assumes a significant gravitas on account of the presence of our major stakeholders, including airline CEOs, airport directors, and senior functionaries, representatives of leading international and multilateral organizations, aviation sector regulators, and foreign partners. Perhaps there could not have been a more befitting event to mark the 50th year of CISF existence and journey. This seminar, sir, could not have had a more distinguished presence than the Honorable Home Minister and the Honorable Minister of State for Home, whose support, advice, and patronage on all aspects of internal security, including, of course, aviation security, we always seek and rely on for discharge of our functions. The Honorable Home Minister is unanimously accepted as a leader with vision, articulation, and passion that encourage us to ensure delivery of our security-related projects. It is an honor to have you here, sir. As head of this multifaceted force, I seek your brief indulgence to recount some of the important milestones of my organization. It has been an incredible journey. In this transformational journey encompassing 5 decades of existence, CISF has evolved from a small force looking after the security of industrial undertakings to a highly versatile professional force entrusted with the security of practically all the critical assets of the country, comprising 344 critical undertakings in various sectors. We can rightly claim that we have played no insignificant role in India's economic growth. The ubiquitous presence of CISF stands as a testimony to its professional acumen and reputation earned during this short span of time. The aviation sector, covering 60 airports, is one of our more recent mandates, which we have entered only at the turn of the century. However, this sector has assumed the status of our flagship service. As civil aviation security is an important component of national security, a single terrorist attack or hijacking of an aircraft has serious implications not just on the aviation sector, but also on the national economy and national morale. Hence, it is important for us to keep our operations error-free. The USP of the Aviation Security Group of CISF is passenger-friendly security without compromising on security standards, achieved through a judicious use of trained human resources and modern security equipment. Here, some of the areas where CISF has focused its efforts in coordination with other stakeholders are faster throughput at the pre-embarkation security check by dispensing away with stamping of hand baggage and tags and the use of automated tray retrieval system. E-stamping and express checking facility for passengers traveling with only hand baggage. Research on new technologies for their integration with security checks procedures. Detection and seizure of contraband items. Multi-agency exercises based on profiling and simulated threat scenarios. The lost and found utility of CISF website enabling rightful owners to reclaim their lost articles. And the area which is a matter of greatest pride for us, care and empathy for persons with disabilities, including autism, through awareness-raising programs and adoption of amended security protocols. Ladies and gentlemen, in all our endeavors, we do a constant reality check by approaching our stakeholders and independent assessees to hold a mirror to our efforts. The results have been quite heartening. In the passenger feedback survey towards the end of 2017, at 8 major airports, of the more than 3 lakh passengers who participated, 95.58% rated the CISF as excellent or very good. Thank you. The results were similar in a stakeholders' feedback survey. The Airport Council International Brussels, which conducts the survey for benchmarking airport customer satisfaction, declared Delhi, Mumbai, Hyderabad and Lucknow airports as #1 in their respective categories for 2017. There is more cause for applause. Mumbai Airport has won the prestigious Golden Peacock Award for Risk Management for 2017, and Delhi Airport won the 2017 Quality Excellence Award for Best Airport Security at the World Quality Congress. Thank you. Sir, our belief is in what long years ago a metaphysical poet had observed: no man is an island unto himself. The logic for expanding the ambit of this seminar to make it international is also based on recognition of the world as a global village. This oft-repeated phrase is so much true of the aviation sector, where the strengths and vulnerabilities of one destination impacts on the security of another. To sustain a robust aviation security architecture, it is of paramount importance that we are cognizant of new dimensions of threat in the form of tactics and methods employed by terrorists around the world, and thereby quickly adapt our own techniques and responses. Security, as you're all aware, is a dynamic concept, and what happens in Istanbul, Brussels, or anywhere in the world should also automatically determine our own response mechanism. Along with this, the airport ecosystem, characterized by the intermeshing of modern technology, processes and procedures of multiple stakeholders, each with their own chain of command and unique competencies, creates unique and complex interagency dynamics. The aviation ecosystem is therefore a microcosm of the greater aviation world, where it is important to share knowledge and best practices for the overall improvement of aviation security. The deliberations planned for the seminar are around carefully chosen key focus areas that include security infrastructure and training, as well as anti-hijacking and anti-terror mechanisms. We also hope to enrich our knowledge through an assessment of new and emerging national and international threats, trends, and countermeasures, as well as through deliberations on technical innovations for adopting the most appropriate technology. Our idea is to share global practices, do informal peer evaluations, and learn from each other's mistakes and successes. The belief in the airport sector, ladies and gentlemen, is think global, apply local, and thereby act local. I'm sure that with the complexities of issues attached to airport and airline security, even the experts here may have to go into some form of cerebral overdrive. However, we are certain that the panels comprising real practitioners will provide us valuable insights into effective ways and means to approach the future confidently. I'm also confident that with the patronage of the chief guest and the guest of honor, along with the contributions of the delegates and experts from India and abroad, the seminar will achieve in large measure the objective of safer skies. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Thank you, DG CISF. Air Secure magazine is a publication of the airport sector, CISF, which has articles written by CISF officers serving at airports and by representatives of airport operators, airline operators, and other stakeholders. May I request Honorable Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji to kindly release this special issue of Air Secure magazine today. The articles in this magazine are useful to the professionals within the CISF as well as to other stakeholders and the passengers. Thank you, sir. Today, on this momentous occasion, it's indeed our privilege to have amongst us the Honorable Union Home Minister of India, Shri Rajnath Singh Ji. Sir, your esteemed presence has blessed this occasion. Sir, may I request you to kindly address us, guide us, and show us the way forward.
Sri Hansraj Gangaram Ji Ahir, Minister of State, Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, and Sri Aryan Chaube, Secretary Minister of Civil Aviation, and Air Chief Marshal, Mr. B.S. Dhanova, Sri Alok Kumar Pateria, ADG CISF, Sri M.A. Ganpat, ADG CISF, heads of other CAPF, senior officers of Government of India, delegates from across the globe present here, ladies and gentlemen. It is a matter of immense pleasure for me to be here with you at the inaugural ceremony of the International Aviation Security Seminar-2018, which is being organized by CISF. It is an accepted fact that the civil aviation sector is highly sensitive and high profile in nature. It also gets worldwide attention when the sector is hit by any attack. Often, these incidents have geopolitical ramifications. The civil aviation security continues to be an extremely challenging task as the sector remains an important target for terror outfits. The terrorists always look for opportunities where they can draw the maximum attention and media coverage also. As per the available data, 3.7 billion air passengers took a flight in 2016, and this number is growing at the CAGR of 4.7%. With the number of air travelers projected to cross 7.2 billion mark by 2035, we feel there is an urgent need to prepare the civil aviation sector for the future. The theme of today's seminar is pegged on the issues pertaining to cooperation in the civil aviation sector. We have gathered here to deliberate upon key issues with the sole purpose of achieving global cooperation for secure aviation. Friends, aviation sector has several stakeholders, and secure aviation needs active cooperation from all quarters. I am happy to see that this seminar has invitees not only from India, but also from abroad. I am confident that such a distinguished assembly will have fruitful deliberations with free exchange of ideas to keep the aviation sector safe and secure. The Government of India plays a pivotal role in maintaining security. We have a mandate to secure our land boundaries, coastal areas, and ensure the safety of our skies also. We have been evolving appropriate strategies from time to time to counter any visible or invisible threat to India's safety and security. Established in 1969, the Central Industrial Security Force, which is celebrating its Golden Jubilee this year, has expanded and grown manifold during the last 5 decades. In the process, CISF has developed itself into a multi-dimensional and thoroughly professional armed police force of India. At present, CISF provides security cover to 344 critical infrastructure installations, including 60 airports in India. The CISF was entrusted with the responsibility of guarding the airports in 2000 after the Kandahar hijack incident, and Jaipur was the first airport entrusted to CISF. The CISF has offered its best to the aviation sector, and since its induction at airports, it has made untiring and sincere efforts for maintaining foolproof security. Friends, the aviation sector in India is indebted to CISF for the excellent work it has done while protecting our airports. There are 40 other operational airports and heliports under Regional Connectivity Scheme in India, which are guarded by airport security units carved out from the respective state police forces. The strength of any claim is determined by the strength of its smallest unit. Therefore, the security of these smaller airports should never be ignored. The Brussels and Istanbul airport attacks have shown the vulnerability of airports, especially from the city side, and it highlights new threats to aviation facilities. There have been several terror attacks on aviation sector till date. The most devastating September 11, 2001 attack in the United States shocked the world, as the terrorists used an aircraft as a missile and fuel as the explosive and caused massive loss of precious lives and property. Use of innovative methods to launch attacks on aviation sector are already in plenty. The case of shoe bomber in 2001, use of liquid explosives in London 2006, and the case of underwear bomber in Amsterdam 2009 clearly indicate that the terrorists are pushing the limits and even their underpants to hit the aviation sector. Each nation has its own airport security protocol. In addition to the international standards, India has stepped up its airport security with the induction of CISF after 1999 Kandahar hijacking. The tragedies of 9/11 and Kandahar hijacking have taught us many lessons. We have upgraded our anti-hijacking mechanism since 1999 by refining our strengths and rectifying our weaknesses. Keeping the threat of aircraft hijacking by terrorists, India has reviewed its legislation and preparedness towards such exigencies. The new Anti-Hijacking Act 2016 gives effect to the Hague Convention of 1971 and the Beijing Protocol of 2010. The new Anti-Hijacking Act is a testimony to our government's concern for expedient measures to be taken during hostile acts of seizure or exercise of control of aircraft which jeopardize the safety of persons and property. We have come up with adequate security infrastructure at the airports, which is commensurate with the increased number of air passengers. But there still are many challenges and vulnerabilities. Therefore, we need perspective planning, more international cooperation, and better coordination also. We should adhere to stricter implementation of internationally agreed guidelines and norms. Introduction of updated advanced technology in all airport processes would enhance our security capabilities. The governments and aviation agencies have to increasingly think about newer methods to tackle conventional and unconventional threats. I would like to place on record the efforts made by the Ministry of Civil Aviation and the country's security regulator Bureau of Civil Aviation Security in maintaining a balance between government's priority of ease of doing business and laying down standards of security as per international norms. We have been constantly upgrading our security strategies and ensured its alignment with the changing threat perception, global security scenario, and ever-evolving requirements of aviation sector. As a matter of policy, unlike TSA in the US, which is also into physical security, our government has taken a conscious decision to separate the functions of security regulator from those being performed by regulated entities in the aviation ecosystem. This insulation addresses the fundamental problem of conflict of interest encountered in the regulatory framework. In the recent times, India has witnessed massive expansion in aviation sector, and so has the security regulator in terms of manpower and infrastructure. Friends, earlier, BCAS had 8 regional offices. Now the presence of BCAS has increased from 8 airports to 20 airports, with opening up 12 new regional offices also. This bears testimony to the fact that as a country, we are serious in terms of strengthening aviation security and regulatory oversight. Our aviation security training capabilities have also increased manifold. In the last 1 year, the number of BCAS accredited aviation security training institutes has increased by 300% from 6 to 24. This will cater to ever increasing demand for trained manpower in aviation sector, for physical security, master trainers, and regulatory oversight functions like audit, inspection, and quality control as per ICAO requirements. All of ICAO's initiatives in the field of aviation security rely, both globally and regionally, on cooperation amongst states and all other stakeholders. The overarching goal is to enhance global security by implementing uniform security measures around the world. A goal that cannot be achieved without an unwavering commitment from all quarters. I advise all stakeholders in the aviation sector, especially the BCAS and the CISF, to infuse new technology for aviation security and ensure a judicious blend of trained human resources and modern security infrastructure. I wish to underline this important fact once again, that full proof of security warrants cooperation among the stakeholders. While aviation players are typically aware of the need to share their discovery on previously unknown vulnerabilities and best practices for dealing with them, especially in the cyber domain, there is nonetheless a need for better mechanisms to facilitate this collaboration. Friends, I am confident that this seminar will take into account all the challenges that confront this sector and brainstorm them with an open mind. I hope that the seminar comes out with certain innovative, out-of-the-box recommendations during the deliberations. I once again congratulate Ministry of Civil Aviation, BCAS, and CISF for organizing the International Aviation Security Seminar-2018 and wish all the success for this event. I expect that all the agencies will continue with their excellent performances in ensuring aviation security in future as well. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir. As a token of our immense respect, we want to present a memento to Honorable Shri Rajnath Singh Ji. May I request DG CISF Shri Rajesh Ranjan to present a memento to Honorable Union Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji. DG CISF is now requested to present a memento to Honorable Minister of State for Home Affairs, Shri Hansraj Ahir Ji. DG CISF is now requested to present a memento to respected Secretary, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Shri Rajiv Nayan Chaube. Thank you. I now request ADG Airport Sector, CISF, Shri M.A. Ganpati to propose vote of thanks.
Honorable Union Home Minister, Honorable Minister of State for Home, respected Secretary, Ministry of Civil Aviation, Director General CISF, our most valued invited guests, delegates, ladies and gentlemen. It's my privilege to propose a vote of thanks on this occasion. On behalf of the CISF, I express my profound gratitude to the Honorable Home Minister for gracing this occasion. We are greatly privileged, sir, by your presence here today in spite of your hectic schedule. Your keen interest in knowing the details of this conference has greatly encouraged both the organizers as well as the participants of this conference. I would also like to assure you that as per your advice, we do plan to come up with a set of recommendations which would be in the nature of best practices which we can share and exchange and try to implement in the Indian airports. I also take this opportunity to thank the Minister of State for Home Affairs for taking time out to attend the inaugural function, which has greatly boosted our morale. I offer my sincere gratitude to Secretary, Civil Aviation for being present here today. The Ministry of Civil Aviation has offered full support to this conference, for which we are indeed grateful. A special thanks to the Chief of Air Staff, Air Chief Marshal B.S. Dhanova, for being present here today with us. We are also thankful to all the secretaries and the Director Generals of CAPFs and CPOs for taking time out to attend this inaugural function. Our thanks are also due to all the esteemed guests present here today, including senior retired officers and the delegates to the conference from India and from abroad. Finally, I thank our friends from the media for being present in large numbers here to cover this event. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Shri M.A. Ganpati. Now, we request you all to kindly rise for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you, Honorable Union Home Minister Shri Rajnath Singh Ji and Minister of State for Home Affairs Shri Hansraj Ahir Ji.
The inaugural session of the International Aviation Security Seminar-2018, concluding with a reiteration of the exponential growth in the aviation sector, challenges in the areas of infrastructure and security, emerging trends and new security threats in the sector, and the need for technology and training.
इंटरनेशनल एविएशन सिक्योरिटी सेमिनार 2018 का शुभारंभ हो गया है। हवाई यात्रा, हवाई सुरक्षा और नागरिक उड्डयन को सुरक्षित बनाने के हर पहलू पर 2 दिनों तक अलग अलग सत्रों में विस्तार से चर्चा की जाएगी। आप सभी का धन्यवाद। नमस्कार।